Hello and welcome to another video review, this time about the new Pulsar Trail 3 XQ50 thermal riflescope. Pulsar has been setting the benchmark for thermal riflescopes for many years, and the Trail series has played a major role in that success. With the new Trail 3, Pulsar has introduced a completely redesigned generation, bringing improved image quality, a more compact design and a number of new features. The Trail 3 series was officially introduced in early 2026 as the successor to Pulsar's successful Trail lineup. With the Trail 3 series, Pulsar focused on refining one of its most successful thermal riflescope platforms, and the result is more compact and lightweight riflescope that combines improved image quality, integrated laser rangefinder, and a range of practical features designed for modern hunters. The Trail 3 series consists of two models, the XQ50, which I have now here, and the XR50, and since they are practically identical on the outside, I'll be covering both through this review. The main difference between them is in the thermal sensor, while everything else from the housing to the control and the overall design remains the same. So let's start with the housing. The Trail 3 is built around a monoblock magnesium alloy construction, making it the strongest and the most durable trail riflescope Pulsar has produced so far, in my opinion. And the one-piece design, as you can see here, it is completely made out of one piece. It reduces potential failure points, and it improves the balance of the rifle, and it offers excellent recoil resistance. So the Trail series can withstand or are suitable even for the very powerful Magnum calibers like the 300 Winchester Magnum or even 375 Holland & Holland, and it can also withstand a 12 gauge smoothbore recoil as well. Despite its rugged construction, it is also the slimmest and most compact model in the Trail lineup. One of the biggest design changes is the much cleaner, streamlined housing. Compared to the original Trail generation, there is no longer any components protruding from the side, giving the Trail 3 a more balanced and compact design. The new integrated LPS7i battery also contributes to the cleaner profile, while providing up to almost 12 hours of operating time. Personally, I like the new design. It has a modern, almost sci-fi appearance, as it came out from a futuristic movie, in my opinion. But it still feels practical, and it is purpose-built for hunting, of course. In the back we have the adjustable ocular with this rubber cover. The diopter can be adjusted just simple with turning of the entire ocular or eyepiece. Here on the left side we have only the USB Type-C port and the button with the letter L, and also the focusing wheel, which is ambidextrous, so it can be operated from both sides, as you can see here from this perspective. So it is perfectly designed for left and also for right-handed users. So from the right side we have again the focusing wheel, the R button, and of course the battery compartment, which is very easy and very fast to take out or to change the battery. On top of the Trail 3 we have 4 rubberized buttons along with the rotating control wheel. This is the same control wheel introduced on the new Symbion series, and I'm really glad to see that Pulsar is bringing this same design to the Trail lineup as well. because it makes navigating through the menus and adjusting magnification and other settings much quicker, and it is very intuitive to use. In my opinion, much better than pushing some buttons. The controls are very well positioned and easy to locate even in complete darkness. They are also equally comfortable to operate whether you are a left-handed user or a right-handed user, which is a nice touch and contributes to an excellent overall user experience. And lastly, we have a 50mm germanium lens here on the front with nice flip-ups made from plastic, and they click securely in place or lock securely in place, so you don't have to worry that it opens by itself and you get some dirt on the lenses. The temperature range this device can operate is from -25 to +50 degrees Celsius. The size of the device is 271 millimeters in length. It is 86 millimeters high and 71 millimeters wide. The entire device weighs only 700 grams, which is impressive in my opinion. The startup time is very fast. It is only approximately 5 seconds, and immediately when you get the picture you can already make the shot, because everything is right there. So the reticle, you can already engage the menu, so it has a very fast startup. The device has Wi-Fi, USB Type-C and Bluetooth connections or connecting capabilities. You can connect to the smartphone with Wi-Fi to the Stream Vision 2 app. With Type-C you can connect to your PC or some other external devices to take down videos or photos, and you can also connect with Bluetooth to your smartphone for the Stream Vision Ballistics mobile app, where you can program all of the ballistics data to your Trail 3 device. The Wi-Fi is 2.4 and 5 gigahertz, so even if you use some older smartphone or older external devices, you can still connect to the Pulsar and use them as well. The entire device is made in Europe, so the sensor included, and most of the parts are made directly in Lithuania by Pulsar themselves. Now for the battery. The device, as I said, comes with one interchangeable LPS7i lithium ion battery with a capacity of 6400 milliamp hours. This is this type of the battery. This battery can be charged wirelessly, like your smartphones, or with a USB Type-C port. The battery can also be charged directly through the device, so even if the battery is inserted, you can charge it through the external port here. And what I would like to show you is how easy it is to swap batteries with this device. So if you have two of these batteries, it is of course even easier, but you can just open the side latch here. Then you just have to open these latches here, put the battery inside like this, close the latches, and you can already insert the battery like this. So it is extremely fast, and again, if you have the second battery with the second cover, yeah, you have it in a matter of 10 seconds and you can already use the device again. Additional batteries are not so expensive. They are for 119 euros. And basically you don't even need a second battery, because with one single charge the XR50 can operate up to 11 hours with one battery, and the XQ50 up to 12 hours with one charge. So it's basically for the entire night of hunting. Okay, so now let's start with the thermal channel, both trail models are equipped with a European-made uncooled thermal sensor and a 50mm f1.0 germanium objective lens, which helps to deliver a bright, detailed thermal image and impressive detection capabilities at longer distances. The biggest difference between the two models is in the thermal sensor, of course. The XR50 comes with a 640 by 480 resolution sensor and with the 12 micron sensor, while the XQ50 uses a 384 by 288 pixel sensor with 17 microns. Both of these run at 50 Hz refresh rate, so the image stays smooth when you're scanning or tracking moving targets. And in practice, the XR50 gives you a bit more details and a wider field of view, while the XQ50 is the more affordable option, but it still delivers excellent performance for most hunting situations. When it comes to thermal sensitivity, the XQ50 actually has a slight edge on paper. It offers a sensor NETD of less than 25 millikelvin and a system NETD of less than 15 millikelvin, compared to less than 30 and less than 80 millikelvin on the XR50. That means that the XQ50 can reveal slightly finer temperature differences, which is particularly helpful in poor weather or low contrast environments. The Trail 3 devices offer 3 calibration modes: automatic, semi-automatic and manual, so the user can choose the method that suits his hunting style the best. Although both riflescopes use the same 50mm f1.0 objective lens, the different thermal sensor results in noticeable differences in optical performance. The XR50 offers a base magnification of 3 times, which can be digitally increased up to 24x, while the XQ50 starts with 3.5x and can be zoomed up to 14x. The XR50 also benefits from a longer detection range of up to 2,300 meters compared to 1,800 meters on the XQ50. The field of view is another major difference. Thanks to its larger 640 by 480 sensor, the XR50 provides a wider field of view of 15.4 meters at 100 meters, and the XQ50 with its smaller sensor offers a 13.1 meters at the same distance. In practice, the wider field of view of the XR50 makes scanning more comfortable, and it helps you detect moving game more easily. The minimum focusing distance with both devices is approximately 5 meters, and thanks to the generous eye relief, the Trail 3 devices can also be used with glasses. Like other modern Pulsar devices, the Trail 3 comes with 9 thermal color palettes, allowing you to choose one of the best, choose the one that suits you the best, or if you can see some differences depending on the terrain or weather conditions. Now for the display. The display in these devices is AMOLED type with a resolution of 1920 by 1080 pixels. Both models can take videos and photos with a resolution of 1440 by 1080 pixels, and both have an internal storage of 64 gigabytes, which is really a lot, so you can make a lot of videos or photos. The display, when looking through it, is very nicely large, and I have to say it is very comfortable to look through the device, and aiming through it is very easy in my opinion. Now let's move on to the laser rangefinder, one of the features that Pulsar has always done exceptionally well, and the Trail 3 is no exception. It measures distances from 5 meters all the way out to 1200 meters with the accuracy of plus or minus 1 meter. The wavelength the laser rangefinder operates is 905 nanometers. The Trail 3 also supports the true horizontal distance, or THD. When shooting uphill or downhill, it automatically calculates the corrected horizontal distance instead of just the direct line of sight distance. So this helps you to make more accurate shots. It can also display the shooting angle itself, and if you don't need either of these features, you can simply disable it in the menu. So the THD feature is especially handy or important, in my opinion, if you are hunting in the hills, where the angles can be very steep up or down, and because of that the shot placement of course at even longer distances can be much more different than shooting on the straight line. So I think this is a very important feature. Another feature I really like is the support of the Stream Vision Ballistics app. So after creating your ballistics profile, the Trail 3 uses the measured distance to automatically calculate the required correction, and it displays a suggested point of aim directly in the Riflescope. Instead of estimating holdover yourself, you just simply place the suggested aim point on the target and make your shot. It is a very simple system to use, yet extremely precise, making accurate shot at longer distances much easier. The ballistic solution can account for both bullet drop and windage, which is important. So the suggested point of aim can move not only up and down, but also left and right of the main reticle. The Trail 3 can store up to 10 ballistic profiles directly in the Riflescope, making it easy to switch between different rifles or ammunition types. Or if this is not enough, you can store unlimited profiles on your Stream Vision Ballistic app, so you can switch it or play it on the device if you need some other profiles as well. Now for the buttons, as I said before, on top we have 4 rubberized control buttons along with this rotating control wheel here, with 1 button on each side, so here and here. Now the button here on the front is to turn on or to turn off of the device, and with a short press you can calibrate the sensor. Then we have here the menu button. With a quick press you enter the quick menu, and with a long press you enter the main menu. Then here on the left side we have the photo and video button. With a short press you take a picture or you start the recording, and with a long press you switch from making video or to photo. On the right side we have the back button or the zoom button. With a short press you digitally increase the magnification, and with the long press you turn on the picture-in-picture mode. Then on the left side, the left button is to switch the amplification modes, and with the longer press you switch the palettes, so the different color palettes. And then on the right side with a short press you turn on the rangefinder with a single distance, and with a longer press you enter the scanning mode, so you get constant measurements from the rangefinder. And lastly, this control wheel here on top, it is to make small zoom changes. When you turn to the right side you zoom in, and to the other side you zoom out. and of course in the menu you can switch between all of the settings. And lastly, about the mounting interface, Pulsar has retained the proven multi-point prism mounting interface from the previous Trail generation, ensuring excellent compatibility with existing mounts while providing a very secure and repeatable attachment to the rifle. It is also very straightforward to mount with the appropriate mount. There are mounting solutions available from virtually every popular hunting rifle from a wide range of manufacturers, so making it easy to find the right fit for your setup. If you are planning to buy one of the Trail devices, I would highly recommend trying out the OpticStraight 3D configurator, which we designed in-house in many years of development, and it is the only configurator of its kind that lets you build your complete rifle setup and check compatibility before you buy. So you can see exactly how the Trail 3 fits on your specific rifle. You can verify all of the important clearances and mounting dimensions, and so you can be sure that you selected the correct mount with complete confidence. Okay, so what is in the box? What do you get with the Trail 3 devices? First of all, a nice carrying case, thermal zeroing targets, so thermal pads, a cleaning cloth. Here we have a quick start guide for the Stream Vision 2 app, and a quick start guide for the Stream Vision Ballistics app. All of these are available also in different languages. Then you get a charging cable and data cable, which is nice. You have a USB, or you can also take the front off, so you have USB Type-C to USB Type-C. Then a cover for the battery and a charging brick, which is really nice because many manufacturers don't include this anymore in the package. Okay, now for a short summary. What do I like, or what are the positives? First of all, the device has excellent image quality. It has a premium build quality, so the entire housing has a premium feel to it. It is a very compact, very ergonomic, and lastly also a futuristic design, which is quite unique on the market. It has a very good laser rangefinder performance with measurements up to 1200 meters. The battery system is really good. It is, in my opinion, one of the best on the market, and of course also changing the entire battery is very fast and yeah, straightforward. And lastly, the ballistics solver. It is very well made. You can program a lot of details in it, so the solvents are very accurate, so the shot placement will be on the spot. Now, where do I see room for improvements? I have to say the only thing I really noticed, and which is standard with Pulsar thermal devices, is that when you turn the device on, the device calibrates often at the beginning. When the thermal sensor is warmed up, this gets less frequent, but yeah, this is the only thing I really notice with this device, or what I really see some room for improvements. Alright, that's it for this review. I hope you found the video review helpful and that you enjoyed taking a closer look at the new Pulsar Trail 3 series. If you have any additional questions, feel free to leave a comment or check out the links in the description below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on the notifications so you don't miss out future reviews and comparisons. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.